Bonjour, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel guys, long time no see, and well, you clicked on today's video, you already know what it's about, this Shenron painting. More in particularly the finishing, like the top coat, I guess you can call it that, I don't know. Still a noob when it comes to painting, and here I'm just showing you like all my fancy paintings that I have on the wall. Still don't have my Etsy set up or anything, cause yeah, that's kind of on a low burner. I can't talk at the moment. A low burner at the moment. Sorry guys, it's been a long day at work. But anyways, as for the canvas, so originally I had this big massive canvas that I bought at Walmart that I was going to paint Shenron on. However, yeah, my cats kind of messed that all up. So right here I'm showing you the nails I had on at the time. I had Awesome as Chucky, Bubbles as Pennywise, and Buttercup as Jigsaw, or not Jigsaw, Billy the Puppet. Anyways, yeah, nails were kind of a bit of a flop, and as you see on this canvas I had here, yeah, my cats, for some reason, I don't know why, they decided to use this as a scratching post, so, yeah, I didn't want the canvas to go to waste. I repaired it as best I could, so instead I ended up painting on, like, the Powerpuff Girls, like, but dressed up as horror movie icons instead. Really, I don't know, I'm kind of iffy when it comes to my nail art. I'm not the best at it, I just do it for fun. And like I said, I wanted to do it on a better canvas, one that wasn't all scratched up. You can still see the original like Shenron drawing, or at least like his jaw right there. So yeah, this became a Powerpuff Girls drawing, and as for Shenron, I went ahead and painted him on like a smaller, I think this was an 8 by 12 inch canvas. But yeah, the point is, all this, usually whenever I get done with my paintings, I always like to add a sealant just to kind of seal it all off, and usually I use Mod Podge. Now don't get me wrong, I do love Mod Podge. I use it for my puzzles, I do use it for some smaller canvases, however, sometimes, not always, but it leaves this weird texture on some of my canvas pieces, not to mention sometimes it pulls like the little bristles out of my brush and leaves it embroidered into the canvas. However, when I went to go pick up my Liquitex paints from Michael's, I noticed that they have a gloss varnish, or like a sealant. Also, one of my favorite painters, which is Bella from Yellow Spoon Girl, she uses this sealant in all her paintings, so I was like, alright, bet, sold. Like, if it's good enough for Bella, it's good enough for me. Just knocked over my mic. But, yeah, anyways, right here I'm just showing you real quick. So this was this canvas was originally supposed to be Shenron, but as you see, I went ahead and painted on the Powerpuff Girls, dressed up as horror movie icons, like I said. You could still see, like, where my cat scratched the canvas, but I still think it turned out pretty good. Also, just throwing this out there, if you've ever used or worked with Mod Podge, you know it has a bit of an odor, so it's best to do it like me, go outside to use it, or a well-ventilated room. But yeah, that's just throwing that out there, just in case somebody's new to painting or whatnot. But yeah, that's my only gripes, that it has a bit of a strong odor and it does take a while to dry. I think after I applied the Mod Podge on this canvas, it took like 4.5 hours. Honestly, not gonna lie, I didn't really keep track of time, but as you see, it's still kind of drying in some places. I will say this canvas turned out nicely. I mean, at least from this angle, like where I'm showing you in the video footage, can't see the scratch marks or whatnot. Yeah, I like this canvas piece. But, jumping to the Shenron, as you see, I already added my watermark and everything. I wanted to, I guess you can call this a first impressions. I wanted to, like, film my first, like, okay, let me try this one by Liquitex. I mean, I love their acrylic paints, and like I said, Yellow Spoon Girl uses this, so maybe it's really good. Yeah. Well, I traditionally use like a bigger brush. I call it my Mod Podge brush whenever I add the sealants to my canvases. However, I can't find it at the moment, so I'm just going to use a regular paintbrush, a brand new one. It's fine, I'll just wash it out afterwards. I took a Claritin. Hopefully my allergies clear up and I don't sound as congested like over this voiceover. Yeah, unlike the Mod Podge, which is a little bit thicker and it's like solid white, this one, as you're about to see, I'm about to just drizzle it all over Shenron. It's pretty see-through, kind of clear. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I'm gonna keep that comment to myself. So any other sealant or like a pouring medium, if you ever used it before, you know it's kind of white. It does dry clear, but as you're applying it over the canvas, it looks kind of like Elmer's glue. And spoiler alerts, if you watch any of my TikToks or my YouTube shorts, this is the main sealant I usually use for my canvases now, because I really like how it's clear and how, yeah, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, probably not as I'm watching this playback. But I can actually see like where the varnish is applied and then where the acrylic is just plain Jane, nothing over it. Can't really smell right now because, like I said, allergies, but when both my nostrils are working, this varnish doesn't have such a strong odor. So like I said earlier, and of course what you saw in the footage where I usually have to go outside to varnish, this one, yeah, I was in my room. And right here I'm just showing you as I watermark my, or Sorry, I had the varnish over my watermark, which I always add a little heart followed by my name, which is Jamie. And yeah, like I said, this has become, which I love everything Liquitex has ever released, but this varnish became my new favorite thing. I want to say in total, maybe 2 hours and this canvas was completely dry. But like I said earlier in today's video, this has been my go-to when it comes to varnishing and finishing off my canvases. I really hope this video doesn't come across as me shaming Mod Podge, because that's not the case whatsoever. Like I said, I really do like Mod Podge. I still use it for like my puzzles and stuff, or like larger canvases. So I will still obviously be using this product. I really like it. However, my recommendation for anyone who likes to paint, or if you're interested in like selling any artwork or anything in the future, I really recommend Liquitex. So this retails for $15. You can get it at Michael's like me, or Amazon, or directly from the Liquitex website. I'll leave it linked down below. Sucks when you can't breathe out of either one of your nostrils, because if you're like me, you just, can't breathe. It's hard to talk. Well, I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do with this saline solution. I hope you enjoyed this random little video I posted here on my YouTube channel today. I hope you liked my Shenron painting, as well as hopefully you learned something new today. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching.